All right, so this is the LP 2.2 assignment online consumer purchasing model, where we are to create a PowerPoint and kind of answer the questions of whether or not a marketing initiative that a small e-commerce website put together provided profit for them and was successful. So the scenario of this, again, is a small website, a small e-commerce site that targets the market of young adults aged 18 to 26. So right in the middle of my age, I'm 24 years old, so I know kind of what they expect from an online retail site. So again, this new marketing initiative that they did, they sent out 100,000 marketing emails to their target market at 25 cents a piece. And from this, they did see a 5% click-through rate, a 10% conversion rate, and a 25% loyal customer retention rate. So again, I want to answer the questions of whether or not this initiative created a profit for the company, and also answer the question of what they can do to increase their loyal customer base and to increase purchases and profit earned in the future. So the online consumer purchasing model has 5 different elements to it, kind of displayed here on this page: awareness, search, evaluation of alternatives, purchase, and then the post-purchase behavior or the loyalty of the customer. So super brief detail before we get to the next slide, but again, they sent out 100,000 emails, which led to 5,000 searches, which led to 500 purchases, and in turn 125 loyal customers or returning customers. So this is going to be the breakdown of kind of what I'm talking about. So again, a little repetitive, but 100,000 emails, excuse me, sent out at a cost of 25 cents per email. This marketing initiative cost the company initially $25,000. So again, from that $25,000, they saw that 5% click-through rate, which I guess another way to put that is a 5,000 website searches. So 5,000 people viewed their website from this email being sent out. And from that, they saw a 10% conversion rate, which led to 500 purchases. So on average, these purchases were about $60 a piece. So 500 purchases at $60 a piece led to $30,000 in sales. But what's important to keep in mind is, though there was $30,000 in sales, the company's profit margin is only 50%. So what that means is that they only see 50% of every dollar spent. So they saw a $15,000 revenue or return on investment from this initial marketing initiative. And then again, from that conversion rate, they saw a 25% consumer retention rate. So of the 500 initial purchases, 125 consumers then returned. So looking at that, initially $15,000 in revenue, I guess kind of the scenario that I played out is that if each returning customer, each of those loyal customers that they earned from that initial 500 made just one more purchase, $60 times 125 additional purchases, $7,500 in sales. But again, keeping in mind that 50% profit margin, they would only see $37.50 of it. So overall, long story short, they paid $25,000 on this marketing initiative, and from that, given the 500 initial purchases and one additional purchase of each of the 125 returning customers, they saw a revenue of $18,750. So to answer the question, did the company make a profit? Again, the initial cost to the company was $25,000. So the return on investment, given all of the 500 purchases and one additional purchase from each of the returning customers, again, they made that $18,750. What that does is that leaves them short $6,250, so $6,250. So to answer the question initially, did the company make a profit off of the initial emails sent? What they would need to do to fill that $6,250 gap is for each of the returning customers, each of the loyal customers that they gained from that $500 conversion, or 500 person, excuse me, conversion is for each of those loyal customers to make an additional 2 purchases to fill the gap and for the company to actually see a profit in the emails that that they sent. So some of the suggestions, or 3 suggestions that I have for this small e-commerce site that I think that could potentially help them out in the future, given the information that I do have, is to segment and personalize their messages. So in this instance, their emails, develop a loyalty program, and to take advantage of social media. So segment and personalizing their messages. What this means is that we want to provide the consumer with something of value in the emails, something that's going to make them want to read further, something that's going to make them want to visit your website, not just click past it and move on to the next email. I know for me, I have probably 35,000 emails in my junk email, which is where all of my retail emails get sent to. So give the consumer a reason to click in, to read more, to actually look into what you're offering. The second suggestion would be developing a loyalty program. So this, could be either discounts or special promotions, giving the consumer, giving them a reason to engage with you and an incentive to be that returning customer so that you can see that return on investment, see that profit moving forward. And then the last suggestion that I have for them would obviously be take advantage of social media. Their target market is 18 to 26-year-olds. Those are individuals that are always on the internet, always on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Reach your target market where you know that you're going to find them. Direct your initiatives to a market or to an environment that you know that they're going to see it, that you know that they're going to be reached at.